Hey Virgo, here to do your weekly love reading. I'm going to give you 6 shuffles and see what comes out. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Messages for Virgo, please. Okay, we have the Sun, the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the Hermit, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Overall energy is the 6 of Pentacles. All right. I feel like there is, I'm feeling pressure for some reason in this week's reading. I feel like there is pressure to keep something going. And I feel like you might think that it's too much work. But I don't think it is too much work. I think only you think it's too much work because maybe you're not ready to deal with this right now. You have the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So 8 of Swords is kind of like you in your head, not really sure what to do, feeling stuck about a situation. I also feel like right now it's feeling pressured to become clear on a direction that you should or should not take. You're not sure where you want something to go or where you want something to end up, and I feel like it's making you so nervous. It's giving you so much anxiety, and you just keep going around and around in your head about it to the point where you just want to be like, you know what, screw this. This is too much work. With the 5 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles, you're like, what's the point of this? It's nice. This isn't fun. I don't feel like being in a situation where like it's bothering me. And then you have the Hermit, which is making me feel like this is your energy. It's making me feel like when you do get in this kind of like mental state, you want to pull back and you want to retreat, and you want, you just want to be left alone with the 5 of Pentacles. I definitely feel like it's something to do with a new relationship. The Ace of Wands makes me feel like this is something that's new. And it's something that's great. It's something that's really good. You have the Sun card, so it's like, I feel like these two people are very compatible. They work very well together, and I just feel like that this, whatever the situation is, it would work. But somebody is too much in their head about something, and it has everything to do with their own issues. It has nothing to do with this other person. This other person that you're dealing with, or the energies could be reversed, so take it whatever resonates. But we'll just pretend that this is your energy for right now. It has nothing to do with this other person. This other person's great. And you know that they're great. But the pressure that you're feeling comes from your own insecurities and your own anxieties. And you are feeling pressure to keep something going. And you are scared it's going to take much more work than you're willing to give right now. So it's another situation of like, it's not you, it's me type thing. Because it is your own kind of demons that is creating these feelings about this relationship. It has nothing to do with the other person, what they did, what they said, who they are. It has nothing to do with that. I feel like you're completely happy with this person as they are. You have no complaints, but it's all just kind of inner thoughts, inner mental anguish, not knowing if you have what it takes to give to a situation in a healthy way and keep it going. And it makes you feel like giving up. Let's see what the other person feels about Virgo. How does the other person feel about Virgo? How does the other person feel about Virgo? Okay, so it looks like you have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So this person is just as clueless as you. Like, they're just like the pages are apprentices. So they're like these kids that kind of just are learning how to do things. And they're, you know, they're not very, they're just not very knowledgeable about what it is they're taking on. They're there to learn. They're there to kind of become better at it. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, which is like, you know, building something, collaborating. And it's also a very hands-on situation. So I feel like this other person is not really feeling pressured at all the same way that you are, because they understand that they don't know what they're doing. They're like, you know, what it is, I'm gonna give what I can with the Three of Pentacles. I'm gonna collaborate in this connection, and I'm willing to give what I can give, but at the end of the day, I don't really know what I'm doing. You know, I like this person, I hope they like me, and let's just kind of see where this goes. And whoever this is like, oh my gosh, taking it mentally to a whole different level and just being just so anxious about it, something that's not even happening. And kind of wanting to give up on a situation that didn't even get off the ground yet, because of your own like anxieties and like thoughts that are complete illusions. They're not even real. So let's see what Romance Angels has to say. Can I get a message for Virgo regarding this situation? Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I don't think that you're codependent on this person. I think this speaks of you drowning your thoughts out with bad habits or addictions or something like that. You're clearly not codependent on anyone else, because you are almost looking for any kind of reason to not invest in this. So I don't think that that's what it is either. Maybe you're scared to invest in a relationship because of bad habits that you have, or because of addictions that you have. This could be the reason why you feel like you can't sustain a relationship right now. Let's see what Island Wellness has to say. Can I get some messages for Virgo regarding this person or situation, please? All right, this makes sense. You have the Runner, which I feel like is definitely that one person who's kind of stuck in their head and looking for a reason to end things and not willing to invest in a situation. self-indulgence, focus on self-worth. I don't know if this speaks of you not being able to give yourself to a relationship right now, because there's more self-work that you have to do on you first before you can give those emotions to someone else. And then you have girl with snake, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabled boundaries. So this is kind of like the shadow work that I feel like you have to deal with, is kind of being so tied up in your own anxieties that you give off like this narcissistic energy. Doesn't mean that you're a narcissist, but maybe this person who's got the 8 of Swords energy they're constantly thinking about themselves. These swords are about themselves, not in a way where it's like, I'm so great, everyone has to, bow down to me. Not that kind of narcissism, but it's like always kind of beating yourself up. The focus is always back on you in some way, and it's back on you in a negative way. So that's kind of like the narcissism that I'm picking up on. Not like a typical narcissism, but like just giving your own negative habits and belief systems too much energy when they're not real. Okay, that's all that's coming through for you this week, Virgo. Remember, energies could be reversed. This could be the other person, and you could be the one that was the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So however it resonates, please comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and I'll be back next week.